Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. On today's video, we're going to review a fragrance from the house of Versace. So as you have seen by the title, today we are reviewing a fragrance by Atelier Versace or Versace. This is their premium range. So Versace itself has a bunch of different brands under the name of Versace. So you have Versace, you have Atelier Versace, which is their haute couture, which is going to be their very expensive couture clothing. It's, made to wear. It is made as a glove to fit you. They also have Versace jeans, and I believe they have Versace something couture, which is like a cheaper subdivision line. But anywho, Versace itself has this range of Atelier Versace, and this is going to be their private line. So their Tom Ford private blend, their Prada Factories, their La Collection Privée by Dior, or the Les Exclusives by Chanel. This is their upper echelons and their upper scaled fragrance line. So this is what we have here. The fragrance that we have is called Cédrat De Diamante, which is a cedar zesty fragrance, and the box itself is very nice. If you look at it, it has that green colored. Now I do believe that Rose Eclat is going to come in pink. I believe that Jasmine also comes in the purple color, and the rest of them I believe come in a dark blue. I'm not sure. This is my first time reviewing one of these. It's my first time trying this line. I have eyeballed it for quite some time. I was able to pick it up to review it for you guys to see if you guys like it. If you don't like it, let me know all of that down below. Make sure to also subscribe while you're at it. So you get a logo at the top, then you get some information on the back where it says, the manufacturing date, the batch code, ingredients list, and where it was manufactured. These are eau de parfums, just so you do know there's some labels there, some barcodes at the bottom. So once you open this guy, in you get another box like this, and this is a white box. It's a cardboard that kind of feels like a leathery type of texture, but it's not leather, just so you do know that. It does have the little Versace logo here. This is actually, I believe, what they call their Grega logo. It's very much known for the House of Versace. There's nothing on the back, just so you do know, but it's a very nice box. You can use this to store stuff. It does say the logo there, Atelier Versace. And once you open up the fragrance, et voila, look at that, very nice. It sits inside of it. There's the bottle, look at that beauty. And you get a nice mirrored, Atelier Versace here, and it looks like it's an actual mirror, which is very nice. Just so you do know, you can take this out. If you take this guy out, I'm trying not to blind you guys with the lights, I'm sorry. You can keep the box itself for storage purposes, which is very, very nice. Also, do know for show purposes, I did take out the protective sleeve. So this is what comes inside of it to protect your fragrance from not rattling or breaking. Very nice touches, but here is the bottle. So this is part of their transparent bottle line. So they have 3 of these, which is going to be, like I said, Jasmine, Eclat, Rose, or Rose Eclat, and then they have Cédrat De Diamante, which is this one. The other ones are going to be in a darker blue bottle, and they are, a lot nicer in person. I will say that because I looked at these bottles online, and they look super cheap online. Let's just be real. They look tacky. They look very 70s, very 80s, and I was like, these are going to be really ugly whenever I get them. And I was like, ugh. But once I got it, it's a very heavy bottle. It is a very nice enclosure. If you look at that, it has the spire type of logo there. The bottom is a nice heavy metal. You can see that it's glued onto the glass bottle itself. It's not actually manufactured as one. And I was very surprised and shocked by this, you guys. Look at that. So the lid itself, I'm going to try to get that as close as possible, is a very nice, oh god, it's just gorgeous. Look at that. Each one of those is hand put on there. It's very, very nice. The Medusa head is, screwed on there, which you get that up top. And on the bottle itself, you do get the name inscripted at the top. So these do not have the name anywhere else, but they do have it up here up top, which is nice if you're going to get multiple ones of these because you're not going to be able to notice what each one of them is. So according to the Versace website, there are 12 unique scents. This fragrance itself is inspired by the Mediterranean Sea. It's going to have beautiful lemon in it, as well as sparkling notes of grapefruit. The fragrance itself is a cedar, focused fragrance, but it has those zesty, beautiful citric qualities up top, making this a very sparkly fragrance. And I think that's why they went for the Diamante, which is a diamond type of effect. This is very similar to a Versace, or actually two Versace fragrances. Pour Homme, that clear bottle with the blue liquid, which is meant for men. And it also smells like Yellow Diamond by Versace, but it smells a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more refined, a little bit more beachy, and a little bit more resort type of fragrance. And I do really, really like it. I do think it's a nice fragrance. Do I think it's the most unique fragrance out there? No. Let's just get that out of the way. If you're looking for a unique fragrance that is, next level, that it's going to really impact the room and make everyone look at you and say, what are you wearing? This is probably not the one. But if you want a fragrance that's going to get you compliments, people are going to be like, you smell great, you smell good, what are you wearing? Can I get it? Can I not get it? You are going to get that kind of compliment, but they're not going to think it's the most unique fragrance out there. The top notes for this are going to be grapefruit and Italian lemon. Our middle notes are going to consist of ambrox and pink pepper, so you get that peppery type of quality in here. And that ambrox really creates this fragrance to be a little bit metallic-y, which is very similar to what you get in Yellow Diamond. You also get the notes of the vetiver and Virginia cedarwood. Vetiver is very prevalent in this fragrance. It's going to shine through the entire, dry down of the fragrance itself, which is going to have that green element. This fragrance itself, like I said, is zesty. It is going to have a little bit of that woodsy quality. It's going to be sparkly overall. It's going to be extremely likable, but it's going to be very much a spring summer fragrance. Now, I don't think that this fragrance itself will shine when it comes to the winter months because it is a zesty, clean fragrance. It is likable, like I said. The packaging itself, you guys, I was extremely, extremely shocked and very much surprised to see the packaging. I think that the only other brand that I've been like, oh, the packaging's fantastic, has been with Celine. And this brand now, Atelier Versace, is the one that I'm like, this is really good too. Now, do note that this fragrance itself has a retail price of 330 US dollars, which is going to be for 100 mils or 3.4 fluid ounces, which is pretty expensive. It's not the cheapest out there, but it's not the most expensive fragrance out there as well. It only comes in this one size, so do take that into consideration that you're only going to be able to buy this one individual size. It is a nice fragrance. Would I say it's, like I said, the most unique fragrance out there that is going to really revolutionize the fragrance industry? I don't think so. Do I think it's a bad fragrance? No, I don't think it's a bad fragrance. Do I think it's more masculine or more feminine? I think it leans a little bit more masculine, this one itself, because it has that zesty quality. But because it's reminiscent and reminds me so much of Yellow Diamond, I think that this can be both worn by men and women. So I do think that it's a truly unisex fragrance. It has a little bit more masculine tendencies. It has a little bit more masculine of notes, but I do like it for both, genders or any gender or whatever you do, whatever you are. If you're an alien, definitely try this one. It's a really good fragrance. I do really appreciate the quality that they've put into this. Like I said, this cap itself, I am shocked. It is fully metal, by the way. It's not a plastic crappy cap that we're starting to see on multiple fragrances. It is a scratch magnet and it is a actual fingerprint magnet, but it is very nice to see that they have really taken the time to make that. If you see that, it's just so detailed. This fragrance was launched in 2019, and like I said, the Atelier Versace cologne or fragrance range has been around since then. They have added different fragrances. I believe they have also discontinued ones that have not been top sellers. But I would really like to know which ones you have tried, which ones have you not tried, which ones have you eyeballed. Do you like this range? Do you not like this range? Do you think the bottle's ugly? Because if you're thinking the bottle's ugly, let me tell you, I was right there with you, and I was like shocked whenever the bottle came in the mail, and I was like, I really, really, really gave this, a very quick judgment without even buying it. And since the purchase, I do think that they have spent quite a bit of time on here. Now, I don't think it's the most timeless, I don't think it's the most simplistic and most refined bottle itself. But if you like, something gaudy every now and then it's a really good one. I think that they did gaudy in a very Italian way instead of like what Gucci did with their Alchemist Garden collection. I think those bottles are hideous, but that's just my approach to it. So that is my review of Cédrat De Diamante. I do recommend this fragrance. I do want you to go out there and try it. I do think that you'll like it. If you like citric fragrances that have that sparkle, that effervescent, that vibrancy, that happy flair to it. And if you like Yellow Diamond and you like Versace Pour Homme and you want a more premium upper range of that, then definitely check out Cédrat De Diamante. as you will really be happy. If you don't like either one of those, then I would say steer clear of this fragrance because you're probably going to hate it. But either or, let me know if you've smelled this fragrance or if you've smelled any of the other Atelier Versace fragrances. Do you like them? Do you not like them? Let me know all that down below in the comments. Also, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more fragrance related content. And I hope to see you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye.